We are live. Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay here. I just having a little problem with my presets, trying to get my lower third up there, and seems that Google's doing a little cross-pollination today. I've got actually presets on this channel that are from the other channel. So I don't know if it's my computer, because my computer is being really glitchy these days. I do probably need to have it serviced and cleaned up and all of those fun things, but so it could be just that, or it could be Google. I don't know. Regardless, this is the Network Marketing Insider number 243 by two cool IBOs, but today there might only be one. This is this is Own Your Life Newopday on April 4th, 2014. And as always, we are on every Newopday in the Own Your Life plan, the 45-second presentation written by Don Fela, which is the the how-to manual, how to do network marketing. And you can apply this to any network marketing business or organization, because it's really just the concept of building downward instead of building outward. And if you get that piece down and realize that your efforts focused on helping others, opposed to just running around and signing people up, is going to create a long-term stability for you in your business, far over and above having, hundreds and hundreds of people that you signed up. That's just the way it is. You work with one person and you'll retain far more people than you will working, signing up hundreds of people. That's just how network marketing works. So chapter 12 is what we are on now. This is called Going Back to School, and it doesn't even designate a napkin presentation. So is there only 10 napkin presentations and these are just bonus chapters? I don't know exactly how you work that. There is no, oh, I guess he does have some drawings in here. So I'm not quite sure how he meant that to be. So you can do whatever you wish with it, of course. So I'm just going to go into back to school because I'm here a little unprepared today. I didn't prepare for this chapter. I have nothing in advance made up. And that's the beautiful thing about network marketing is you can cheat. You can count on your resources. You can rely on your upline. You can utilize other tools and methods to where, quite honestly, you really don't have to know squat to get started. That's the beautiful thing. You don't have to know squat to get started. But one thing you do have to know and understand is that after you take out all the time that you spend sleeping and all the time that you spend commuting and all the time that you spend running around life doing all those things that just have to get done, that at the end of the day, most people only have like 1 or 2 hours for themselves to do the kind of things that they like to do. And even if they had more time, do you think they'd have the money to do them? We have a way for you to own your life. Yes, by starting a home-based business that's so simple that anybody can do it. It doesn't involve any selling, and the best part is, it doesn't take very much of your time. I mean, it does not take very much of your time. So what do you think? You know anybody that might be interested in something like that? So what do you think? You think you can help me out? Do you know anybody that would be interested in anything like this? There you have it, folks. 45-second presentation with a mind twist question at the end that gets the person that you are talking to, the person that you explain this to, the person that you give this presentation to, the whole thought process of, well, yeah, I know somebody, it's me. Why aren't you asking me if I'd be interested in this? So there it is, 45-second presentation with the mind twist, how to get people interested in what you have to offer. And as we've talked about in the past, you give that 45 second presentation, and somebody says, well, you know what, actually, gosh, I'd be interested in something like that. Oh, really? Yeah, okay, great. Don't hide the fact. Don't cover anything up. Go straight out and ask them, well, do you know anything about network marketing? Don't try to beat around the bush and say, whatever sort of um, other things that, hide the fact that you're talking about network marketing. Bring it right out in the front. They're going to appreciate that much more. Even if they have a preordained distaste for network marketing because of a past experience or something that somebody told them about it, or that they've seen somebody do, or whatever, something they heard about it, even if they have that, they're going to appreciate you more if you come straight out and say, well, do you know anything about network marketing? Because they're either going to be like, what? No, never heard of it. Or, oh my gosh, that crap. Are you kidding me? That's what this is all about? Forget it. And there's ways to continue to present to that person who has the distaste, and give them a couple of opportunities to soften their edge against it and maybe bring them around. Or, hey, worst case scenario, you know what? If they're solid, they're rock solid in it, well, you haven't wasted much of your time. That's the most important thing here, is your time. Where are you placing your time? As we talked about in napkin presentation number 8, yeah, where you spend your time. If somebody's just not there, if they're just not going to go for it, hey, that's fine. No problem. Move on. Next. That's all there is to it. But if you can soften that edge, and you can get them to just say, oh, really? Well, maybe I should look into it again. Well, maybe you should show me what you're talking about here. You just might win somebody over because they've already got a little bit of knowledge about it. And then when you turn them around, when you show them what it is under a new light, they could get excited about it again. And then, of course, the people who don't know anything, of course, why, you can just start to explain what it is, and hopefully just, build their excitement right from the beginning. So there you have it. That's the two, obviously you're going to have two people. There's really not much middle ground there. Either they don't know anything about it at all, or they know about, oh, well, I guess there's three. They know about it, they're in it, and they're doing it. They know about it, but they don't know, they know of it, but they don't know anything about it, which means they're still open to it. They're just like, I've heard of this network marketing stuff, but I don't know anything about it. Oh yeah, network marketing. Yeah, I'm doing network marketing. Or, oh yeah, network marketing, that crap. So there's four answers you could possibly get off of that question. Off of, the question of, do you know anything about network marketing? And that is, obviously, number one, like I said, never heard of it. Number two, yeah, I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it. Number three, well, yeah, I've heard of it, I'm doing it. And number four, oh, that crap. That's, that pyramid scheme crap, whatever. So those are the four potential answers you can get. And there's, like I said, there's a specific sequence of following up questions that you can either A, start building their excitement right from the beginning, or B, get them reignited, get them re-excited about network marketing. Because those are the two things you have to do. With those four people, you're going to do two things. One, you're going to try to get them excited in the first place. And number two, you're not going to try, you're going to work to get them excited in the first place. Or two, you're going to work to get them reignited, re-excited, re-interested, open their mind again to the potential of network marketing. So, going back to school, chapter 12, what do we have here? It starts off, it just says, your outlook can make a big difference when you're attempting, it uses that word, I'm changing it, When you're attempting to sponsor well, I'm going to change it even more, not even attempting. Your outlook can make a big difference when you're working to sponsor a new distributor. Most distributors seem to be thinking, who can I get into my business? I think the proper question is more like, to whom will I next offer the opportunity to retire? It says, if you believe a person could retire in 1 to 3 years, and you know, and you knew how to reveal this possibility in a 45-second presentation, why would you hide it from your friends? Now, there's an important caveat here. The presentation may be only 45 seconds, but you have to invest some additional time for learning. This is why this is all about going back to school, learning. You and those you sponsor in your organization must be ready to go to school for about 5 to 10 hours each week over about 6 months. I mean, that's not a whole lot of schooling there, you know? um, and then this is part of where he goes in this. I'm just going off of, what this inspires thought-wise in me, and I know some of this is in the rest of this chapter, and obviously we're not going to cover this entire chapter in the next 8 minutes. So you think about that, 5 to 10 hours a week for 6 months. That's your education plan. What's your tuition? Well, your tuition obviously is buying into the program at whatever cost that is. And like we talked about many times, the cost of entry for network marketing is usually very low. It could be anywhere from, I think there's probably free ones. I don't know if how good they are, or if they exist, or if you would want to be in something that's free to join. But generally, I mean, the cost of entry for network marketing is only a few $100. It might be 100, it might be 200, 300, 400, 500, but that's generally the realm in which the barrier of entry lies for getting into a network marketing organization. Now, I'm sure there's probably some also too that maybe cost quite a bit more, maybe 1,000 or two or five. I don't know. I don't know of any of those. But if it's a couple $100, a few $100, your tuition for school is a few $100, and your curriculum is 5 to 10 hours per week for 6 months. That's pretty cheap. Even going to a community college is going to be, I mean, obviously, if you went to, a full-blown college, your tuitions are thousands and tens of thousands of dollars. Your curriculums last 4 years. And at the end of it all, are you really set up for retirement in 1 to 3 years? And then, even like I said, a community college, maybe a community college, your tuitions are a lot cheaper, but still probably more than just a few $100. Um, your graduation could be in as little as 2 years if you're going full time for an arts degree, a Bachelor of Arts, or a what's the other one? Gosh, it's been so long since I went to school. That kind of school, anyway. Um, but 2 years for a degree, 4 years for a degree, and is that degree, well, first of all, working towards that degree, is it going to help feed you? No, you need to borrow money from student loans, or um, you need to work and earn money on the side while you're going to school and learning and growing. So it doesn't, in network marketing, here's your school, 6 months, pays you while you're going to school. Your earnings will increase over that period of time while you're in school learning, what you're getting paid. You still might have to work. I'm not cutting that out. I'm not saying you're going to be boom right in there and not having to work and just go to school for 6 months. Doesn't work that way, unfortunately. It would be nice if it did, but you're still going to have to work. But while you're working and earning your living, and you're going to school here for 6 months, you can start building a secondary income during the process of gaining your education. What college out there offers that? None. And at the end of your 6 months, be set up, be positioned, be in the middle of actually growing your business and building towards your full out retirement. The day that I don't like, that's another word I don't like. Building towards your financial freedom. Forget retirement. Retirement's just a moment in time. That's the day, the moment that you quit your job. That's your retirement right there. Boom, gone in a flash. It's what's after that that's important to me, and that's your financial freedom. That's the ability to live your lifestyle that you desire without having to work or depend on anyone else for income. So that's more what you want to be working for, more so than retirement. But you pay huge tuitions. You put years in at a college, whether it be, like I said, a community or a small school or a big school or whatever, lots of money, lots of time. And at the end of it all, are you earning any money? Are you guaranteed to earn any money? Are you working to earn any money? Have you started a business? Are you working a business? None of those things. You've got a piece of paper, a nice little sheepskin over here that says, I have smarts. I can do things for you. I know how to be a good employee, and I can go to work for you because I have smarts. I've put in my time educating myself, and I'm ready to go work for someone else. That's what you get out of that. Your network marketing organization says, hey, I got a business here. I know how to do this business. I know how to work this business. I know how to introduce others into this business, and I'm earning money, and I'm going to be earning more money, and I'm building towards my financial freedom. That sounds like a whole lot better school to me. I mean, if you're going to put time in school, why not? Because like I said on the title of this show today, we are all a part of nature. We're just like the trees and the grass and the plants and all of that. If the plants aren't growing, what are they doing? They're dying. Some of them now, in the wintertime especially, some of them, you might think that they go dormant and they're not growing, they're not doing anything. But if you realize one powerful thing about that period in time is that what you can't see, the greenery above ground, all the foliage and the flowers and all of those things above ground that you can't see, that you would say, oh, they're dormant right now. That's not true. Plants never go dormant. They are either always growing or they are flat out dying. And that is just how we humans are. We are either growing or we are dying. And when you are not learning, you are not growing. That's the bottom line right there. When you are not learning, you are not growing, and therefore you are dying. And just like as the plant goes dormant and appears to be dead in the wintertime, what you cannot see that's underground, and this is where you need to be educating yourself as well too, is in what you cannot see, what's buried inside of here, is where you need to continue to be learning and growing. The plants are always growing their roots which is where you need to be growing as well too. So with that, we just got into this chapter 12 here, going back to school, and we're going to get back into it again next New Op Day so that we can finish this chapter. I just barely touched the surface of it. There's a whole lot of stuff in here that we need to go through. You got the basic general idea though. And with that, I'm going to end, as we always do here today, with the Napoleon Hill prayer that says, "O universe, I ask not for more riches, but for more wisdom, with which to make better use of the riches given to us at birth, consisting of the power to control and direct my own mind to whatever end I might desire." Everybody make it a great New Op Day, and we'll see you back here on Wisdom Wednesday, where we have some very, very good, awesome, powerful information to help you learn and grow your network marketing business.